¿Quieres mejorar tu inglés, pero te aburres con clases largas y complicadas? Aquí vas a escuchar y leer una historia sencilla en inglés, paso a paso, para que entiendas cada palabra y mejores tu inglés todos los días.
Welcome to today's video. We're going to talk about something that can truly change your life. The book we're discussing today is 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. I believe reading books is one of the best investments you can make for yourself. Why? Because books hold the experiences of successful and smart people. Instead of spending years figuring out life by yourself, you can learn from the best in just a few minutes. Normally, reading a book might take you 10 to 15 days, but in this one video, you will get all the important knowledge in a simple and easy-to-understand way. This knowledge can truly change the way you think, how you act, and how you live. Time is the most valuable thing in life. Rich people and poor people both have 24 hours in a day, but how you use your time will decide your future. That's why it's so important to use your time wisely. Stick around until the end of the video, because I'm going to share 12 life-changing rules from this book. These rules will help change the way you think, boost your confidence, and help you succeed in many areas of your life. This video will also help you improve your English, because reading books like this can help you learn new words, understand deep ideas, and think in English. You will notice improvements in your vocabulary, speaking skills, and confidence. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our great content like this. Also, if you want to hear more summaries of amazing books, please comment below and tell us which rule you like the most at the end. Let's dive in and talk about the first life-changing rule from 12 Rules for Life. The first rule is, stand up straight with your shoulders back. This rule is not just about standing with good posture. It's about showing confidence, strength, and self-respect. When you stand up straight with your shoulders back, you are telling the world and even yourself that you are strong, capable, and ready to face any challenges. Why is this rule important? Science shows that the way you carry your body affects how you feel inside. If you slouch, keep your head down, and avoid eye contact, you will start to feel weaker, less confident, and even more anxious. But if you stand tall, keep your head up, make eye contact, and walk with confidence, your brain will automatically boost your confidence. This simple action will make you feel more powerful and in control. Think about two people going for a job interview. The first person walks in with a hunched back, looking down, avoiding eye contact, and speaking in a soft, quiet voice. The interviewer might think that this person lacks confidence. On the other hand, the second person walks in standing tall, smiling, making strong eye contact, and speaking clearly. The interviewer thinks this person is strong, intelligent, and capable. Who do you think will get the job? Of course, it's the second person. It's not just about knowledge or skills. It's about confidence and the presence you show. Now, how can you apply this rule in your daily life? Every morning, take a moment to stand in front of the mirror. Take a deep breath and pull your shoulders back. Look at yourself and tell yourself, I am strong, I am confident, I can handle anything. This simple practice can help you feel more confident and ready for the day. When you walk outside, keep your head up, make eye contact with people, and smile. Don't let fear or insecurity make you shrink. Own your space and show the world that you believe in yourself. This change in how you carry yourself can have a huge impact on your life. It can boost your confidence, improve your relationships with others, and even make you more successful in your career or personal life. By simply standing tall and carrying yourself with confidence, you are sending a message to the world that you are in control and ready to take on whatever comes your way. When you make this small change in your body language, you will begin to notice positive changes in how people react to you. People respect those who look confident, strong, and in control. They will treat you differently when you carry yourself with confidence. You will also feel more powerful inside, which will make you more confident in any situation. Whether you're in a meeting, talking to friends, or doing something important, standing tall will help you feel more confident and capable. So remember, when you face any challenge in life, stand up straight with your shoulders back. This rule is not just about your body. It's about how you carry yourself and how you feel about yourself. Your posture affects your mindset. And when you change the way you stand, you can change the way you feel and the way others see you. This rule can transform the way you approach life. If you want to be more successful, feel more confident, and improve your relationships, start by paying attention to how you stand and how you carry yourself. It's a simple, easy change, but it can make a huge difference in how you feel and how others respond to you. Remember, confidence comes from within, and standing tall is one of the first steps to showing the world and yourself that you are strong, capable, and ready for anything life throws at you. Keep practicing this simple rule every day, and you will notice big improvements in how you feel about yourself and how others treat you. By standing tall, you are taking control of your life and your future. This is just the first rule, but each of the 12 rules in this book can help you change your life in small but powerful ways. So take the time to work on your confidence, improve your body language, and start standing tall today. The more you practice, the more natural it will become, and soon you'll find yourself walking through life with a new sense of strength and confidence. Keep practicing this simple change and watch how it transforms your mindset, your relationships, and your success. Many people in this world are very kind to others. They care about their family, their friends, and even strangers. They give advice, they help, they listen, and they show love. But when it comes to taking care of themselves, they often forget. They work hard to help other people, but do not take the same care when it comes to their own body, mind, and life. This chapter is about learning to treat yourself with the same care you would give to someone you love. Think about this for a moment. If you had a friend who was sick or feeling very tired, what would you do? You would tell them to rest, to go to the doctor, to eat healthy food, and to take care of themselves. If your child or family member was sad or stressed, you would try to comfort them, help them feel better, and make sure they are safe. You would not shout at them or call them weak. You would not ignore their pain. Instead, you would be kind, patient, and loving. But now, think about how you treat yourself. What do you do when you feel tired, sad, or lost? Many people blame themselves. They call themselves lazy or useless. They push themselves harder instead of resting. They forget to eat healthy meals or sleep enough. They ignore their own feelings and keep going until they feel worse. They do not treat themselves with kindness or love. That is the problem. If your best friend made a mistake, you would say, "It's okay. You will do better next time. Don't give up." But when you make a mistake, do you say the same thing to yourself? Or do you say, "I'm so stupid. I always fail. I'll never be good at anything"? This kind of thinking hurts you. It makes you feel small and weak, and it stops you from trying again. You need to start treating yourself like someone you're responsible for helping. Think of yourself as your own best friend. If you don't take care of yourself, who will? Your health, your mind, your future, they all depend on how you treat yourself every day. You have one body and one life. Don't waste it by being too hard on yourself. So, how can you take better care of yourself? First, take care of your body. Eat good food. Drink enough water. Sleep well every night. Exercise or go for a walk to keep your body strong. When you feel tired, allow yourself to rest. Your body needs care and attention just like a friend's would. Next, protect your mental health. Stay away from people who make you feel bad about yourself. If someone is always negative, always complaining, or always making you feel small, maybe it's time to spend less time with them. You do not have to keep everyone in your life. You have the right to protect your peace and your happiness. Also, stop speaking badly about yourself. Words have power. If you keep saying, "I'm not good enough," your brain will start to believe it. Instead, say, "I am learning," or "I will try again." Even if you're not perfect, that's okay. Nobody is. What matters is that you are trying, you are growing, you are doing your best. Another important step is to invest in yourself. This means doing things that help you grow. Read books, watch helpful videos, learn new skills, try new hobbies. Speak English every day, even if you make mistakes. Take small steps to improve yourself every day. Over time, these small steps will turn into big changes. When you begin to treat yourself kindly and respectfully, everything around you will start to change. You will feel more confident. You will believe in yourself more. You will make better choices and meet better people. You will start to live a life that feels happier and more peaceful. Treating yourself with love is not about being selfish. It's not about thinking you are better than others. It is about understanding that you matter. Your dreams matter. Your health matters. Your feelings matter. And if you want to help others, you must be strong and healthy yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine you have a garden. If you water the plants every day, give them sunlight and care, they will grow strong and beautiful. But if you forget to water them, never give them sunshine, and don't remove the weeds, the plants will become weak and dry. Your life is the same. You must care for yourself to grow and feel happy. So today, start doing small things to care for yourself. Take a break when you're tired. Eat something healthy. Say kind words to yourself. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Learn something new. Smile at yourself in the mirror. These small actions may seem simple, but they are very powerful. The truth is, nobody else can live your life for you. You are the only one who can truly take care of you. So, become your own best friend. Be patient with yourself. Encourage yourself. Be kind. And most importantly, believe that you are worthy of love and care, especially from yourself. When you change the way you treat yourself, your whole life can change. You will begin to make better choices. You will stop staying in bad situations. You will walk away from people who don't value you. You will feel more peaceful and strong, and you will grow into the best version of yourself. So always remember this simple but powerful rule. Number 2, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Your future depends on it. You deserve love, care, and respect, and it starts with you. In today's world, it's very common for people to compare themselves to others. We see other people's lives on social media, and often it looks like they are doing better than us. We see pictures of people traveling the world, driving expensive cars, or having big houses. When we look at these things, we start to feel bad about ourselves. We think, why am I not as successful as them? Why is my life not as perfect as theirs? This makes us feel like we are not doing enough with our lives. But the truth is, comparing yourself to others is one of the biggest reasons why people feel unhappy and lose motivation. When you compare yourself to someone else, you focus on the wrong thing. Instead of thinking about how much you have grown, you are looking at someone else's life. And remember, their life is different from yours. Everyone's journey is unique, and what you see on social media doesn't always show the full picture. People often only share the good parts of their lives, leaving out the hard work, the mistakes, and the failures that happened before they reached their success. This rule tells us that the only person you should compare yourself to is your past self. You should ask yourself, am I better than the person I was yesterday? Instead of asking, am I better than that person? This shift in thinking will help you focus on your own progress instead of worrying about how others are doing. Imagine two people trying to learn something new. Let's say they both want to learn English. The first person wakes up every morning and spends time on social media. They look at fluent English speakers and think, I will never speak like them. My English is so bad. They feel discouraged and lose motivation. Over time, they may stop learning altogether. On the other hand, the second person doesn't compare themselves to others. Instead, they focus on their own improvement. They ask themselves, did I improve today? Am I learning something new? Am I moving forward, even if it's just a little bit? Yesterday, they only knew 10 words, but today, they learned 5 new words. Last month, they couldn't speak a sentence, but today, they spoke 2 full sentences in English. They feel proud of their progress and keep going. Over time, they become fluent in English because they focused on their own growth. The difference between these two people is that one is focused on comparing themselves to others, while the other is focused on improving themselves every day. The second person will grow, improve, and eventually succeed, while the first person will stay stuck because they spend too much time comparing themselves to others. This is a great lesson. If you want to improve in any area of your life, whether it's learning a new language, becoming healthier, or achieving a career goal, you need to focus on getting better each day. Small improvements, no matter how small they seem, will lead to big success over time. One way to apply this rule is to keep track of your progress. Every day, write down one thing you did better than yesterday.
Si esta historia te está ayudando a mejorar tu inglés, apóyanos con un me gusta y suscríbete para no perderte más historias como esta.
Even a small improvement is progress. For example, if you are trying to get fit, you might not be able to run a long distance yet, but if you ran a little bit longer than you did yesterday, that's progress. If you're learning English, even if you only learned one new word today, that's still an improvement. These small steps add up over time, and eventually you will look back and see how much you have grown. Another important point is to stop wasting time comparing your life to people on social media. Media often shows a very one-sided view of people's lives. You only see their successes and happy moments, but you don't see all the hard work, the mistakes, and the challenges they faced. Everyone has their own struggles, but they may not always show them online. Remember, their journey is different from yours. If you focus on improving yourself and getting better each day, you will start to see real progress. Instead of feeling jealous when you see someone else's success, use their success as motivation. Let their achievements inspire you to work harder and improve yourself. Success is contagious. If you surround yourself with positive and hard-working people, you will also become motivated to do better. If you focus on getting just 1% better every day, those small improvements will eventually lead to massive success. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, patience, and effort. So, instead of worrying about what others are doing, focus on your own path. Celebrate the small wins and keep pushing forward. Every time you improve, no matter how small, you are moving closer to your goals. And when you stop comparing yourself to others, you will feel more motivated, powerful, and unstoppable. Let's take another example. Imagine two people who are trying to lose weight. The first person looks at other people who have already lost a lot of weight and thinks, "I will never be able to do that. They have it so much easier than I do." They feel discouraged, and after a while, they give up. The second person looks at their own progress and says, "Yesterday, I ate unhealthy, but today I made a healthier choice. Yesterday, I didn't exercise, but today I walked for 20 minutes." They celebrate these small victories, and over time, they lose weight because they kept improving day by day. This shows that comparing yourself to others doesn't help you grow. It only makes you feel worse about yourself. But when you focus on your own progress, you will continue to improve and eventually achieve your goals. So stop worrying about what others are doing. Instead, focus on your own journey and keep working on becoming the best version of yourself. In the end, the secret to success is simple. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth, celebrate your small victories, and keep improving a little bit every day. Over time, you will become the person you want to be, and success will follow. Honesty is one of the most important things in life. Many people lie, both to themselves and to others. They lie for many different reasons. Sometimes they are afraid to face the truth. They don't want to accept responsibility for their actions, or they want to impress others and seem like they are better than they really are. But the problem with lying is that it destroys trust, creates stress, and makes things worse in the long run. This rule teaches us that honesty is the foundation of success and confidence. Without honesty, we cannot have real self-respect or build a strong character. When you lie, it might seem like it makes life easier at the moment. Lying can help you avoid difficult situations, or it may make you look good for a short time. But in the long term, lying creates problems. The lies build up, and people begin to notice that they cannot trust you. The truth always comes out, and when it does, it can cause more damage than the original problem. This is why it is better to tell the truth, even when it's difficult. Imagine two people working in the same company. The first person is always honest. If they make a mistake, they admit it right away. Even when the truth is hard to say, they speak it because they understand that honesty is important. Over time, people trust this person because they know that this person will always tell the truth, no matter what. This builds strong relationships and respect. On the other hand, the second person is always lying. When they make a mistake, they blame others. They make up fake stories to cover up their faults and make themselves look better. Over time, people start to see through the lies. They begin to lose trust in this person, and no one believes them anymore. In the end, the first person, who is honest, will be more successful. Why? Because success in life is built on trust, character, and honesty. People want to work with and trust those who tell the truth. They don't want to work with someone who is constantly lying and hiding the truth. In life, it's important to stop lying to yourself. If you are not working as hard as you should, admit it. Instead of making excuses, take responsibility and try to improve. Be honest with others, too. When you tell the truth, people will respect you. They will trust you more because they know you are honest. If you cannot tell the truth, at least don't lie. This is very important. Lying might seem easy, but it will only cause problems for you in the future. Success comes from being honest with yourself, being self-aware, and taking responsibility for your actions. Another important rule is to assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Most people love to talk, but not many like to listen. Many people think they know everything already. They think they don't need advice or help because they already understand the world. But this rule tells us that everyone has something valuable to teach us. If we listen carefully, we can learn a lot from others. Listening is a way to grow. If you think you already know everything, you will stop learning. And when you stop learning, you stop growing. People respect good listeners. When you listen to others, they feel valued and respected. It shows that you care about what they have to say. Listening also helps you solve problems. Sometimes the answer to your problems is not in your own head. It might be hidden in the experiences and knowledge of other people. If you listen carefully, you can learn new ways to solve problems that you might never have thought of on your own. Let's imagine two people who both want to become successful in life. The first person thinks they already know everything. They never listen to advice or ask for help. They ignore opportunities and always blame others when things go wrong. They stay in their comfort zone and wait for success to come to them. But after 1 year, nothing changes. They are still in the same place, facing the same struggles and making the same excuses. Their life has not improved at all because they didn't listen to anyone or learn anything new. The second person, however, is different. They seek wisdom from others. They listen to successful people and learn from their mistakes. They take action even when they fail. Instead of giving up, they adapt, improve, and keep moving forward. After 1 year, they are in a completely different place. They have more knowledge, better skills, and are much closer to reaching their dreams. They are not the same person they were a year ago because they took the time to learn from others and apply that knowledge to their life. The difference between these two people is simple. One person refused to listen and stayed stuck in their old ways while the other person stayed open-minded, listened, and learned. Success is not about knowing everything. It is about being willing to learn, grow, and apply new knowledge. When you listen to others and learn from them, you can solve problems and achieve success much faster. When you talk to others, try to listen more than you speak. Ask questions and be open to learning new things. Everyone has something valuable to teach you. Whether it's a friend, a co-worker, a teacher, or even a stranger, you can learn something important from them. If you want to grow and improve, you must be willing to listen to what others have to say. Listening is not just about hearing words. It's about understanding and learning from those words. Being a good listener is one of the most important skills you can develop. It helps you build strong relationships, gain new insights, and solve problems. When you listen carefully, you show that you respect and care about the person you are talking to. It also makes you more likely to learn something new that can help you in your own life. By listening, you can grow in ways you never imagined. In the end, remember that success is simple. If you want to succeed, listen to others, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. Don't be afraid to ask for advice, and don't think you know everything. The people around you, even the ones you might not expect, have something valuable to teach you. So stay open-minded, be willing to learn, and always be honest with yourself and others. This is the path to real success. Life is not always easy. Everyone will face hard times at some point. You might experience stress, sadness, loss, or pain. These tough moments can make you feel like everything is falling apart, and it can be hard to stay positive. However, even in the darkest times, there are small moments of beauty and happiness that can help you keep going. This rule teaches us to look for those little moments of joy, even when things are tough. Imagine you're walking down the street and see a cat. Maybe it's a cat just walking by, or maybe it's lying in the sun, enjoying the warmth. Even though life might be hard at that moment, seeing that cat could remind you of the simple joys that are still around. The warmth of the sun, the softness of the cat's fur, or just the peace of the moment can bring a little happiness back into your day. Sometimes it's the little things, like a kind word from a stranger or hearing your favorite song, that can remind you that life is still worth living. Think about two people who are both going through a difficult time. Person A only focuses on the pain and sadness. They see nothing good around them. All they feel is hopeless. Person B, on the other hand, notices small joys, even when things are hard. Maybe they listen to music, watch a sunset, or enjoy a cup of tea. These small moments of happiness help them stay strong and keep moving forward. Who do you think will recover faster? It's person B, because they find moments of light, even in the darkness. While person A focuses only on their pain, person B looks for things that can make them feel better, even if only for a moment. Many successful people have gone through terrible struggles. They have faced poverty, illness, failure, and loss. But they kept going because they found joy in the little things. They didn't let the hard times stop them. Instead, they focused on the small moments that gave them the strength to keep moving forward. These moments might seem small, but they add up and help you find the strength to push through tough times. Think of a student who is struggling to learn English. They feel frustrated because they can't speak as well as they want. But one day, they watch a movie and understand a few sentences in English. That small moment of success gives them the confidence to keep going. It reminds them that progress is possible, even if it's slow. They don't give up because they can see that small moments of progress add up over time. These little moments can help you keep going, even when life feels hard. When you are going through tough times, it's important to take a break, breathe, and appreciate the small things around you. If you are struggling, try to find something small that can make you feel better. Maybe it's a walk in the park, a cup of coffee, or a nice conversation with a friend. These things can remind you that even in the middle of pain, there is still beauty in life. Looking for those small moments of peace and joy can help you survive even the worst times. The way you look at life can change how you feel and how you deal with hard times. If you choose to focus only on the bad things, it will be hard to find the strength to keep going. But if you choose to see the little joys and the beauty that still exists in the world, it will help you feel stronger and more hopeful. This simple mindset can help you survive the tough times and come out stronger on the other side. Life will never be completely easy. There will always be challenges, but you have a choice. You can stay where you are, complaining and making excuses, or you can take control and work to create the life you want. The truth is, nobody is coming to save you. If you want success, confidence, strength, and happiness, you have to build it for yourself. No one else can do it for you. The world respects those who take responsibility for their actions. The world listens to those who speak clearly and confidently. The world rewards those who take risks and grow. And the world remembers those who find light even in the darkest times. So, what kind of person do you want to be? Will you continue living the same way, repeating the same mistakes, and staying stuck in your problems? Or will you take these lessons and change your life for the better? If you want a better future, start now. Start by speaking with clarity and confidence. Take on challenges instead of running from them. Start by appreciating the small moments that make life meaningful, even when things are difficult. Remember, your life is in your hands. No one else can live it for you. If you decide today to take control of your life, nothing in the world can stop you. The future is waiting for you, and it belongs to those who are ready to fight for it. If you take that first step, if you choose to move forward and look for the good in every situation, you will be amazed at how much you can achieve. This journey is not always easy, but it is worth it. You are stronger than you think, and with each step you take, you will get closer to the life you want. If you feel inspired by this message, remember that you can change your life starting today. Take that first step toward the future you want. The world is full of opportunities, and they are waiting for you to take action. Stay strong. Keep looking for the small joys in life. And remember, even in the toughest times, there is always beauty to be found.
Gracias por escuchar y leer esta historia en inglés. Cada día que practicas, tu inglés mejora un poco más. Si te gustó este video, no olvides darle me gusta, dejar tu comentario y suscribirte para más historias diarias en inglés. Recuerda, practicar un poco cada día hace una gran diferencia. Nos vemos en la próxima historia.